Hi guys, welcome back to Grey Dog FM for this Let's Play Leeds United. We're going to go through the season looking at the games as and when they played in real life, and today's game is at home to Brentford. But let's run through where we've got to so far. Very similar, same points as in real life. We've got 15 points from 14 games, goal difference of +8, and we're currently sitting in 14th place. So a very similar situation to real life. Liverpool are top. They've won every game. Very unlikely, but that's the way it is. 45 points from 15 games, followed by Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, usual suspects. Let's look at the games that we've played then so far. The 14 games as played in real life. So we started off with the team across the Pennines, and in the game we lost 2-0. A little bit better than the real score. And then a really unusual game, the best game I've ever played in Football Manager ever, I think. We beat Everton at home 8-0. Yes, 8-0, and it could have been more. Really strange game, that one. Let's have a look at the scorers. We had Llorente with 1, Bamford got a hat-trick, and Daniel James a hat-trick, and Rafinha got the other goal. So the next game was in the League Cup. We beat Bolton 4-1 at home. Obviously that's not the same. The cups are always different on FM. And then Burnley away. In real life it was a 1-1 draw, but we beat them 4-1, so the form continued. Click, Roberts, Koch and Harrison. Yes, Koch is playing. He's not injured in this game. But one or two players similar injuries to real life. We'll come across that a little bit later. So Dan James against Burnley getting another hat-trick. So 6 goals in 3 games for Dan James. He didn't actually play in the first game against MUFC. So 6 goals in 2 games is certainly overpowered by the look of it in this game, although his form has settled down a little bit now. Then we played Liverpool at home. We lost 3-2. That score really flatters us. We got goals from Bamford and Click, and just narrowly lost out 3-2. So again, better than real life. Next game, Newcastle away. Same score as Bielsa got there at Newcastle, 1-1. Dan James again on the score sheet. Then Villa away in the EFL Cup, we beat them 3-1, and Rodrigo got a couple and Click the other one. Then West Ham at home, we lost that game in real life, but a 1-0 win, a Rafinha penalty in the 82nd minute. And then Watford at home, another comprehensive win, 4-0. Luke Ayling, Dan James, Rafinha another penalty, and Harrison. So then our form has taken a little turn for the worse after that good start. Can't put my finger on what's happened. No massive injury list, but we've certainly gone downhill from here. Southampton away 3-2, same as in real life. We lost there. Click penalty and Bamford. Wolves at home 1-1, Rafinha. And then a lot of similarities to real life here. Arsenal away, we played in the Cup, same team as we played in real life, but we only lost 1-0 here, and a very close game. So we played quite well, but just losing out 1-0 to Arsenal. So we got knocked out of the EFL Cup. Same stage, same team, same ground. Norwich away, that's where we got our first win in real life, but a 2-1 defeat here. Dan James again on the score sheet. Leicester at home, lost 2-1, Dan James again. And then as the form was going downhill, I played a cheeky friendly to try raise morale. We played Derry City away and beat them 4-1. Put some of the under-23s in, as you can see, by Lewis Bate and Liam McCarron on the score sheet, along with Jack Harrison and Rodrigo. Tottenham away, same game as in real life. We battered them most of the game, but couldn't score. That seems to be the theme going on recently. 1-0 we were defeated. Brighton away, another close one, but we lost 3-2. Harrison and Robin Koch in the 3rd minute of injury time made it a little bit closer. And after that, we've played Palace. We got the late win earlier this week from Rafinha's penalty, but in this game we came from behind, penalty by Click on the 10th minute after Palace had taken an early lead. So there we are, same number of points from the same games, and we go into this game against Brentford. So this is the team that's going to be playing Brentford today. In goal we've got Meslier, right back Dallas. We're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Koch and Cooper are the centre backs. Firpo at left wing back. 2 defensive midfielders, being Forshaw and Phillips. Supporting Rodrigo up front are Harrison on the left, Click in the number 10 role, and Rafinha on the right hand side. On the bench we've got Klassen, Aylin, Llorente, who has been playing, just resting today, Strauch, Shackleton, Somerville, Roberts, James and Gelhardt. James has dropped out of the team. He is still the top scorer, but his form has gone downhill a little bit recently. Aylin is just coming back from an injury, as in real life, and he can only do 45 minutes. And Bamford is currently out with an ankle injury, the same as he has had, although not for as long as in real life. So let's go on to the Brentford game then, and we'll see if this is anything of a preview for the real match on Sunday. So these are the teams then. Leeds against Brentford. As we see, returning Pontus Jansson, captain in Brentford. Let's see how we go on then. So Brentford get us underway then, and let's see if we can get a win on the board. Start this form off again. Zanka going down the wing, and it's Cooper there, back to Meslier. Clears it out in this initial highlight, and it's a corner to Brentford. What we've been conceding early goals recently and having to chase the game. Let's hope this isn't the same. And Cooper heads that one out, and I don't like this. It's all Brentford so far we've seen on the highlights. Let's encourage the team and see if we can get a bit of action up the other end. Here we are, Junior with a throw-in, and Click. We're playing the ball into the box. Harrison with a shot straight at Raya, and that's well held by Raya. Wasn't really that difficult for him. Rafinha, but it's headed out again. We don't seem to be doing a great deal here, but neither do Brentford so far. Hopefully we can get something together. 8 minutes gone, and let's hope this is a pointer for how we go on Sunday. It's a through ball. Will Rafinha get to that? He will, and it's the opening goal. 9th minute, Rafinha, great through ball by Stuart Dallas, and Rafinha opens the scoring, and that's good. Always good for Leeds to score first, and very rarely until recently lose when we score first. In the recent games it's been the opposition. That defender looked slow there. Was that Jansson? No, that's not Jansson, is it? Anyway, good start. 2 shots, 2 on target, XG of 0.32, and as I say, we are doing exactly the same points wise as in real life, and it's free kick to Brentford. Canos well over the bar. If that's the best they can do, we'll be alright. Now we've moved up to 11th place at the moment. We're playing on a Sunday. A lot of the games were played yesterday, but I think there's 4 other games today as well. Raya denied Rafinha. Rafinha looks like he's been on form. He's, apart from the early season, he's not another one that's not been on form recently. Not been showing as much as we would expect. Rafinha, and that's just headed over by Koch. Koch's been doing well at corners, although not having much luck. We've XG has been good, but we've not been scoring. Goalkeepers have been playing well. Just really bad luck, and compared to the beginning of the season when everything went in more or less, especially the Everton game where we scored 8 and it could have been 12 if we'd have taken all our chances. And Jansen's picked up a yellow card on his return to Ellen Road, and we've got a couple with Phillips and Forshaw, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. We don't want to be going down to 10 men. Click has taken a knock and indicating he wants to come off pull groin. Let's have a look at that then. Oh, it's half time. We'll have a look. We'll have a look in the half time interval. So we've had to make a sub at half time. Click's injured, so we brought on Roberts. I'm going to try and keep this as near to what Bielsa would do as possible at the moment, and we brought on Roberts to replace Click, playing in number 10 role. And as we go on in the series, if we get people interested in getting involved, I'll be asking you how you want the team to play, who you want to play, and I want you to get involved. I don't want me doing everything. And let's make this an interactive series. So also, I can't be asking you everything, but you will decide how the series goes. Brentford are pressing again, and that's the end of that highlight. Could do with another goal. We get these at Ellen Road, don't we, where we score one and we're hanging on, and it's all nail-biting stuff. And we're on the attack again. Rafinha with a free kick, but it's cleared away by Brentford. What I've noticed about our players, they do look a lot quicker than opposition players. Some of really surprising, some of the runs some of them put in. A lot quicker than in real life. There's Roberts having a go just over the bar, and I'd like to see him play well. I don't subscribe to this that he's not a good player. He just doesn't given a chance, and it looks like we've got a few tired players. So what are we on? 64 minutes. Let's make some substitutions then. And yeah, Rafinha's tired, although he's the best player, 7.2. So let's who shall we get on? Somerville, Dan James. Dan James is pleased, so let's get Dan James on and play him on the right. See if we can get back to the form he was in early in the season. As I say, still our top scorer. I think he's got about 7. Rodrigo has, apart from scoring a couple of goals in a League Cup game, he's as in real life he's not looked too good, and he's on a 6.4 again. 64 minutes. I'll give him another 5 or 10 minutes before we make a change. So let's just do that one and continue. Same purpose, 1 yellow card away from a suspension, but only one more sub left with the Click injury. Here's Pontus running up the wing, and that's as far as he goes. As I say, it's always nervy when you've got one goal. Here's Tony through. Oh, and he's missed. Nice one. Nice one. That great finish, fella. But we were winning games easy. As I say, the Everton game, 8-0. 4-0 against Watford. It's Phillips with a free kick. Oh, and it's in off the post. Great free kick there from Calvin. And that's the one. 2-0. 73 minutes of the game gone. And brilliant free kick from Calvin Phillips there. Let's see this again from behind. Oh yes, in off the post. If that had been in real life, that'd have come out, I reckon. But we 2-0 up, and we could make that substitution. Let's just give it a bit 5 more minutes. Say Rodrigo, Harrison, Forshaw, all not playing very well. It's a pity we've only got the 3 subs now. You could easily use 5 some games. Here's Harrison going down the left. He's knocked it too far, giving it away. And we've got the ball back. Junior, Forshaw, Phillips. That's it. Spray about, lads. Keep the ball, and we'll be all right. Here's Dallas. Dallas has been playing really well. And Harrison gets the ball back. We're keeping the ball here. Forshaw, who has been amazing in his comeback in real life, and he's been playing quite regular on here. The injury hasn't been shown in this game, and let's have a look. 78 minutes. Junior. What's it keep saying about Junior? Looks like he's given everything. Let's have a look. That's the problem. We've had a lot of fitness problems. Although Rodrigo, Harrison are on 6.4s, he is really shot his Firpo, very poor. So we don't want any defensive mistakes. I'm going to bring Ayling on for Firpo and swap them round. Ayling to right back, Dallas to left back. And as I say, we've got 2 or 3 players who are not playing so well, but we've also got players that are shot like Firpo. We don't want him getting injured or getting that yellow card or making a mistake. Although 2-0 up with 7 minutes plus injury time to go, we should be all right. 4 short, Dallas on the left side now. Harrison, keep the ball, lads. Roberts, pretty deep. Phillips, that's it. Keep stroking it about. Koch, Ayling. Just imagine what the crowd's doing now, although there doesn't look many there. It's a bit unreal. It's supposed to be 30-odd thousand, but look at the spaces on the terracing. That's one thing that Football Manager really needs to sort out, the crowd's side of it. Brentford with the ball now. And that's inside Cooper. Is he going to bring one back? No, saved by Meslier. First thing Mellier's had to do, really. And it's a corner to Brentford. As I say, we shouldn't lose this from here. Corner, Godos. And it's in the arms of Meslier. Could be another clean sheet. We could be back to form now. Jack Harrison looking exhausted. How am I going to change him? We've made 3 subs already. We're not in the Football League. There's only 3 subs allowed. Dallas, can we get another one? Can we make it 3? Forshaw. Knocking it all the way back to Cooper. Keeping possession. Cooper to Forshaw. Forshaw to Cooper. Harrison. Forshaw. Cooper. We're just playing with them. Back to Meslier. You can imagine the crowd now giving the olays. Koch. Can we get the ball up in the attacking third to try and get this 3rd goal? Here's James. Could put afterburners on here. And he does. Crosses in. Low cross. And it's put out for a corner. 4 minutes added time. And this really should be 3 points on the board. After this game, I'm going to show you all the scores from the games for this weekend, and for a bit of fun, I'm going to have a little accumulator on the game's results. See how we do. It's up to you if you want to do that as well. I'm not advocating betting, but I'll be having a little pound accumulator on that. And it's a goal. Harrison's corner, and Rodrigo gets on the score sheet. That's doing him good. He would have been brought off had it not been for injuries, but that'll lift his morale. Harrison with a corner, back post, easy header for Rodrigo. Although we saw one missed by an opposition player, Benteke. Similar chance to that. So it's 3-0, and we should be moving up into the top half of the league now. So it's been come on, ref, blow this whistle now. We've done it. We've obviously won. We don't want Brentford on the score sheet. Nice 3-0 win will do us. Meslier, we're into the last minute of added time. Come on, Meslier, get it out. Come on, ref, blow that whistle. Oh, there might be a chance for another here. Roberts puts it through. It could be Rodrigo. Yes, it's 4-0. We've got another. Ah, well. Oh, it could be offside. It's going to be disallowed. Offside. I didn't think it was in real time, but when the referee usually stands there, Andre Maria. Oh, is Mariner? Yeah, he's given it. I thought it was on at the time. Let's have a look at this. Harrison. Roberts with the assist. Yes, he ran through there. No way was that offside. And it's 4-0. Leeds 4, Brentford 0. And we've seen it again with the lines on. Yes, well onside. It was probably James that was nearer to being offside. 4-0 and back on form. We'd gone 6 or 7 games without a win, 2 or 3 draws in that, but no massive defeats. But it's worrying when you go from doing well to losing games narrowly and not scoring from chances that you're creating. So come on, ref, time's up now. Get that whistle blown, or is it time for a 5th? Harrison back to Forshaw. Forshaw in the middle to Phillips, out to James. Great passing going on here. James, we're just keeping possession. Come on, put them out of the misery, ref. Blow that whistle. That's it, full time, 4-0. What a win. Let's hope there's a similar score on Sunday. Let's look where we are in the table, and as I say, I'm going to show you the scores for this weekend's fixtures. I'm going to have a little accumulator, pound accumulator, and just for a bit of fun, let's see how we do with the scores. Some of the scores have been the same, the results, so I'm going to do that every week and see if we can win a little bit of money. Right, it's the Premier League this weekend. These were the results in my save. As I say, I'm going to do an accumulator of all these teams. We've got Chelsea winning at West Ham 2-1. Newcastle beating Burnley 3-2 with a hat-trick from Callum Wilson. Southampton beating Brighton 5-2, highly unlikely, but you never know. Liverpool beating Wolves 2-1 to keep their run going, 15 out of 15. And Man City winning 4-0 at Watford, that's a possibility, I suppose. And then obviously we beat Brentford 4-0. MUFC beat Palace 2-1. Tottenham beat Norwich 2-1. Villa beat Leicester 3-0. And the last game on Monday, Arsenal winning 2-0 at Everton, and they're in second place, 6 points behind Liverpool. So we're still in 12th place where we were before we played Brentford. 5 wins, 3 draws, 7 defeats, 18 points from 15 games. So much healthier position. 9 points from Burnley, 3rd from bottom. And just before we go, we'll show you the cup draw. So we've got Luton away in the cup. So that's it for now. We'll be coming back next Friday with the Chelsea game and all the build up to that. And if you liked what you've seen, give the video a like. Follow me on Twitter, GreyDogFM. And if you want to make a comment, wanting to see anything, want to interact with me regarding this save, and I'll respond to you, and we'll see you hopefully next Friday for the Chelsea game. Thank you very much for watching.